For now, we march to 2012. My God. We are, this is unreal, right? Like, yeah, we started this before I was born. And now, in this timeline, I'm heading into my senior year of high school. And still we haven't done it. I don't understand. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. But let's march on. Nobody's won yet. The Magic are now 2 years removed from an NBA final where they lost to the Rockets, if I'm not mistaken. And last year, we both made the conference final, only to not win. So again, future draft picks. I got no extras. Chat also has an extra second from the Jazz in 2014. That is about it. There's no way Pujols just hit it. I couldn't get a stream up and he hit the 700, but I couldn't watch it. No! A 2-home run game against the Dodgers. Are you fucking me? Damn you, Hulu, for not broadcasting the game for me in New England. Sucks ass. Again, Albert Pujols, please, for the love of God, be clean. Just don't. I know you did, Nog. I know. Like, just please, that's all I ask. Don't have this moment be tainted down the road when we find out shitty stuff. Just let us all love Albert Pujols as he should be loved. Awesome. I'm mad because I didn't have a stream up for it. Oh, Nog, that's why you sub, damn it. That's why you sub. Apparently the game was broadcast on fucking Apple TV. No disrespect. Who the fuck has Apple TV? All right, I gotta listen to this really quickly. Hold on, I gotta listen to this. I can't put the audio up really quickly, but I gotta watch this. I gotta listen to this. Show me the 700. I'm totally gonna get bopped on YouTube for this. Beautiful. Apple TV's finest for Albert Pujols. 2-home run game, though, against the Dodgers. Christ. That's awesome, though. That's awesome. Well, with that, we focus on the basketballs and us trying to also accomplish a long sought-after goal. How do you like my way of bringing this all together? Again, mock drafts. Anthony Davis, Draymond, numerous others. Damian Lillard is in this draft as well. You know what's crazy about the Pujols thing, though? 500 home runs off of righties, 200 off of lefties for 700. Like, even. That's nuts. That's nuts, man. That's nuts. Anyway, a reminder of what the teams look like this season. My Minnesota Timberwolves rocking Ricky Rubio. Switchy, what's up? Andre Iguodala, who will hopefully stay healthy. Leroy Sims, who we just drafted. And again, this guy looks pretty damn good with an A- potential. Paul Millsap, Tyson Chandler. Please, please, please let this be enough. Please. With Robert Reed, JJ Redick, Shannon Paul, PJ Tucker, Big Baby Davis, Tyler Hansbrough. And a very old Stevie franchise, Steve Francis. For Chat's Magic, Drew Holiday, John Starks Jr., fresh off of that brand new contract. You got Paul George, Chris Bosh, and Al Horford. Off the bench, Serge Ibaka, Eric Gordon, Ersan Ilyasova, Eric Bledsoe, and Tristan Thompson. We both have championship aspirations now, don't we? May the power of the God Albert Pujols lead one of these teams to glory. Right, Danny? Here's hoping. Here's hoping. All right, let's see. So, for the trading block really quickly, in case either one of us want to do anything here. For me, I don't really have the depth to trade away. I could put Boban on the list as well. I am going to put really a bunch of my future first rounders at stake to see if anybody tries to improve the team for me. Rubio is untouchable. Iguodala is untouchable. Sims is untouchable. Millsap is untouchable. Chandler is untouchable. Don't know if you guys want a similar setup or not. It's always at least worth seeing what you could potentially get. Really, Ersan Ilyasova, Larry Sanders are the two guys that you can kind of add, along with future first-round picks, just to see if there is anything out there. And obviously, untouchables, Starks. Holiday's probably an untouchable. But, I mean, you do got Bledsoe. You never know if you get a better option. Paul George should be an untouchable for you. Horford should be an untouchable. As should Bosch. Damn, that's some talent, man. That is some talent. I mean, Gordon, I don't think you'd necessarily want to add as an untouchable, because if you could get an improvement on him at guard, you should take it. You know? So I think you're looking okay. At least that's how I would set it up. Let's get to simming this season. Trading for us hasn't been anything too crazy. Do you want to add Eric Gordon to the block? I mean, you could add Eric Gordon to the block, but the problem with that is you want to try to find an improvement on him, and the AI don't typically offer deals to like guard for guard with a draft pick to improve it, you know? It doesn't typically happen. Case in point, Drew Holiday, except with Holiday in a pick. No, it's Macy in a pick. So it's like, do you guys want the downgrade? That guy's a B- potential. So let's keep going. Again, Shaquille O'Neal. Still the head coach of the Orlando Magic. Only thing about Pujols, by the way, it's a bit of a shame he hit it in LA. At the same time, though, at least he did play for the Dodgers and kind of get his career back on track. Oh, Bledsoe for Jason Teague in Philadelphia's first in 2012, which is this draft. Bosch out for over a month. Problem is, you would have some random dude, Vince Ortiz, a point guard. You really can't afford to get rid of Eric Bledsoe. That would be a very, very dumb trade. At least he hit it as a Cardinal. That's true. That is true. Bledsoe in the first for Teague again. No. The Timberwolves beat the Magic again. Bledsoe and Augman. Ooh, but it's lottery protected from the Raptors. This you could consider because at least it would be a first-round pick in the next couple of years. Bledsoe's got B potential. Sean Augman only has a C, though, so he's not going to get much better. But could get a depth point guard and a first-rounder either this year or next, depending on what happens with the LeBron James-less Raptors. But they are without Jason Terry for the rest of the season, so that should be a no. For the sole purpose of that is guaranteed to be a lottery pick with Jason Terry being hurt. Ender, what is happening? What's going on? Man, people really want Drew Holiday. Holy shit. Let's go ahead and put him on your untouchables because everyone's going after him. And that is just a waste of time with the trade offers you are getting. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious indeed. Not the best record in the world for the Magic right now, but not terrible. Boban for Morgan and Jefferson. No idea how the Timberwolves are doing right now. Definitely paying a lot of attention to the Albert Pujols news. I mean, Dantley's just a rando. Burton, 25C. Dantley at least has potential, so nope. I swear these AI trade offers have gotten worse as we've continued on. They really have. I don't know what's up with that, but it's where we're at. Timberwolves with a losing record at this stage. I am going to have to shorten up the bench. So, guard, big man, guard. At least shorten it down to 9. But that is Oof, that's rough. That is rough. PJ Tucker and a second for two people I do not need. No thank you, Charlotte. These trade offers have definitely gotten worse. Serge Ibaka for trash. Eric Gordon for trash. It's funny how you put the first round picks on the block and the AI are just like, yeah, we don't want those. What are those? What the hell? Steve Francis and a second rounder for Gerald Perkins. I mean, I'll keep Stevie franchise for that price. I'll definitely keep him. Boban for a dude named Harrington. Let's just decline that. I think our teams are pretty much locked in. It's been a while since we've had like a mid-season trade. Contract extensions. Well, I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. Both Andre Iguodala and Tyson Chandler are leaving after this season. That is my starting shooting guard. I mean, I do have JJ behind him. And that is my starting center, but I do have Reed behind him. So I'm protected pretty well, but those are two of my best players. For you guys, I mean, Bosch hasn't decided yet, but he's got an extra year in his deal. So again, nothing for the Magic to worry about. They are currently 25-16. The Timberwolves about to lose two of my better players, and we are 500 as of the deadline. Interesting. Interesting. Can't say I'm not worried. I can't say I'm not worried. We are doing much better after shortening the bench, though. We'll keep that going. Contract extension deadline. There's nothing we can do. Timberwolves are still hovering around 500. The Magic are looking pretty good. Orlando right now would be the second seed in the East. Timberwolves would actually be in the playoffs. And again, the Rockets now with LeBron James. Oh, are continuing to be a problem. Reed's actually taken over for Millsap as the starting center. 9-man bench is still the best way to go. If my team were to miss the playoffs, that would be an absolute disaster. So let's hope that's not the case. Let us hope that is not the case. It might be the case, though. We just can't seem to kind of escape where we're at in terms of this 500 record. We're into April now. It is crunch time. Timberwolves are currently leading their division. That is the only reason why we're in the spot that we are. We're 2 games up, really a game and a half on Utah. The Magic are back in the playoffs. 50-25. God damn. So the Magic have nothing to worry about. The Timberwolves, they got to, yeah, they got to perform here. They have to perform here, and we just lost 4 in a row. We are a half game up on the Utah Jazz. I am hanging on to 3rd place instead of 8th by a freaking hair. Oh, this sucks. We beat Boston. Can we beat Chicago? No, we can't. Minnesota is in the playoffs, though, thank God. With a losing record, we're the 3rd seed right now. Half a game up on the Jazz. This is going to go down to the final day. Oh, this sucks. Oops. We're a half game up on the Jazz. We got them. At least we should have. Actually, if we end up with an equal record, I think they have the tiebreaker. I literally have to beat the Lakers right here. Shit. Boys, don't lose this game. I'm pretty sure if we win this game, we're the 3rd seed. If we lose this game, we're going to be like the 8th seed. Which would be absolutely tragic. Well, with 1 minute left, we scored 7 unanswered points to win the game. 88-77. Triple-double for Ricky Rubio. Fuck you, Curry. LeBron James, once again, league MVP. This time, of course, again, his first season in Houston. He is now a 6-time MVP and has won the award 6 straight times, which is hilarious. Wearing the number 40, by the way. Rookie of the Year, Will Bailey of the Charlotte Bobcats. 6th Man of the Year, Baron Davis out in Boston. Defensive Player of the Year, again, LeBron James. Most Improved, Lance Stevenson. All-NBA First Team is Steph, Dwayne Wade, LeBron, who's got a knee injury right now, Melo, and Pau Gasol. The All-Defensive Team is Wade, Paul, James, Marion, now in Toronto, and Elton Brand. And the Rookie Team. Kyrie is there for the Knicks, Klay Thompson, Kawhi. Fair enough. The Timberwolves will play the Memphis Grizzlies, and the Orlando Magic kind of choked a little bit. You guys were looking like a 1-2 seed. Instead, you're going to be a 4 seed and taking on the Wiz. So Magic and Wizards for the 3rd postseason in a row. Magic and Wizards. And I will be playing the Memphis Grizzlies. Let's take a look at the regular season stats here. Paul Millsap, the main man for the Timberwolves. Pretty good depth, all things considered. I am, of course, a little bit worried about what this future could be for me, knowing this is the final season for Andre Iguodala and Tyson Chandler in Minnesota. John Starks Jr., the main man for you guys, but George, Bosh, Drew Holiday, your starters are looking great. Absolutely fantastic from the starters here. Damn. No wonder why you had the record you did, right? No wonder why. So, for the Magic, no injuries entering the playoffs. For the Timberwolves, no injuries entering the playoffs. Give it time, though. We know it will change. So what do we want to do here? JJ's actually been starting over. Iguodala and Chandler have both dropped in terms of rating. Now is not the time, boys, to get pissed about wanting to leave. You're going to be allowed to leave. Fuck you. What the hell? They're picking the worst time to throw a hissy fit over being on this team. Like, win a title and perform well, and you'll get more money in free agency. Like, that's how it works. But we're still going to go with a pretty well-rounded depth approach. For the Magic. Getting ready to participate in the Harry Potter Bowl again, as it's been called. It is worth cutting out Ilyasova and Thompson. Gordon, Bledsoe can handle the guard and forward spots. Ibaka can handle the big man spots. And Shaquille O'Neal's ear knows what's up. So Bledsoe, Ibaka, Gordon off the bench. It's Holiday, Starks, George, Bosh, and Horford. It's looking good for the Magic, but let's see what you guys are up against. We'll see if the Wizards have changed all that much, and we'll also take a look at the Grizzlies. So let's see. The Wizards, of course, will be up here from when they were the Bullets. Point guard, still Devin Harris with Rodney Stuckey and Brandon Jennings behind him. So they got damn good depth at guard. Holy shit. Shooting guard, Bobby Simmons. Forward-wise, Wally Zerbiak, again, not 100%. Steve Novak behind him. Not the best setup at power forward. And, of course, the center we already saw was Pau Gasol with Leon Poe behind him. Not a bad team. Is a series that you should win. For myself, an injured Raymond Felton. Eddie House for the Grizzlies. Tracy McGrady. How long has it been since T-Mac played for you guys? Or not for you guys. That's right. For Boston, that is. Since 05. Damn. He was on the Bobcats for quite a bit. Obviously for you guys, I was thinking more Vince Carter. Speaking of you guys, though, Danny Green. We know where he went to. Forward, Sebastian Randolph, generated dude. Former two-time playoff MVP for Philadelphia. Joe Smith is there, though. Tobias Harris at power forward. Joakim Noah at center. Not an easy matchup for either of us, but we both should win here. We should both at least make it out of the first round again. I think that's fair to say. But will we? That is the question. We will start things off. Magic and Wizards, round number 3, with just a really lovely resub from Loca. Thank you for the 38 months, buddy. Appreciate you. 38 months. God damn. Goodness gracious, Loca. We'll see if it brings the luck. Why do some adults pull the high school bullshit of scapegoating someone else instead of taking responsibilities for their action? Because in the lovely words of Bowling for Soup, off of, I believe, their 2006 album, The Great Burrito Extortion Case. High school never ends. Never does. That is why. High school, in fact, never ends. People like to pretend that they mature, and most people do not. It's just a fact. Why does that asshole have to be in my family? As someone who has some asshole family members, you're not alone. That's just how it works. Anyway, this Wizards rebrand sucked. Can you guys knock them out for the 3rd year in a row? Will the Magic continue their domination over their creator in the form of the Wizards? Not in game 1, at least. 139 to 119. Jesus. Nobody fouled out, but Gordon and Starks led the way. Doubles for Borsch and Horford. Bosch and Horford. Oh, the Mainer. Every once in a while. Rodney Stuckey had a great game. So did Gasol on the other side. But that is, yeah, that's a rough time. Game 1 to the Wizards. Game 1, Timberwolves and Grizzlies. Burr versus Wolf. The battle for the woods. The battle for the picnic basket. And round 1 of this fight goes to the Minnesota Timberwolves. 100 to 85 for 26 points for Paul Millsap. Leading the way. Offsetting the 32 of Tracy McGrady. Game 2, Magic and Wizards. What a start for the Magic. Oof. Unfortunately, this game is closer than it should be at this stage, but that is the ball game. Orlando gets their first win of the series. 137 to 113 in game 2. Double-double for Starks, Holiday, Borsch, Chris Borsch. 4 players with at least 20 points as well. Stuckey, Gasol tried their best. Wasn't good enough. Oh, really? Top Hat? I hadn't heard. Come on now. We got a game number 2. Wolves and Grizzlies. April 26, 2012. That is absurd. I remember it. I remember it well. 94 to 94. Let's see how this plays out. Timberwolves looking to take a 2-0 series lead over the Grizz. And we do it, though, is the question.
Paul looking over the floor.
It's our new rookie Paul. Down low to Paul. And Millsap gets out-muscled by Keefe and stepped out of bounds. Shiz. That is my response to that. Shiz. At least Ricky Rubio's coming back out. Paul Millsap, I mean, I'm not overly disappointed that this is going to be his final season here because he really hasn't stepped up. Actually, it's Chandler, but Millsap hasn't really stepped up either.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team.
At the Tarjay Center. Ooh, big turnover on the inbound. JJ Redick. Ricky Rubio. What do you got, Ricky? What do you got? He's trying to drive. Back out for JJ. PJ Tucker to Ricky Rubio for 3. Missed it. Nice job, Tyson. Trash talked him, but Tyson Chandler responds well to the motivation. Whew. Stuff. Randolph, baseline, Randolph. Big miss, PJ. Good rebound there. Come on, boys. 90 seconds. Ricky Rubio, the Spanish God. JJ with the pick. Rubio missed it. Have the Magic choked yet? Not yet, shockingly. Neither have the Wolves. Give it time. Big miss from McGrady. Chandler on the rebound. Ricky Rubio. 1 minute to go. Game 2. Down low. Paul Millsap wide open. That's what I'm talking about. What we need out of Paul Millsap. McGrady. Over to Keefe. They try to go to the big man. How was that a foul? It looked like a clean block. The bias. The officiating bias. What a terrible call. That looked like a clean, straightforward block. Instead, their big man, with his goddamn half sleeve and forearm tattoo and wristband. You didn't deserve that, and you know it. No honor, no class. Doesn't even miss intentionally. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. No class. And Keefe hits them both. Number 1 bullshit. That foul call. Let's go, Ricky. Rubio for Millsap. Here comes that giant fadeaway. Good rebound for Chandler. And there's the intentional foul on Ricky. That was a big play by Chandler. Ricky Rubio to the line. It's the first. Attaboy, Ricky. Look at the sweat. You ever seen such high fidelity sweat? Makes them both. Ricky Rubio. Love to see it. 4-point lead for the Wolves. We're looking good. Ravishing Rick Rube. Sure. Why not? We don't know if Rubio has the hip swiveling down to that extent, though. T-Mac for 3. Missed it. Rebound for Chandler. And that should be the ball game for your Minnesota Timberwolves. Rubio, automatic, which is why he's going to miss the next one, because I dared say that. Automatic for Ricky. Minnesota Timberwolves are going to take a 2-0 series lead here on the Grizzlies. Iguodala led the way. Double-double for Millsap. We'll take that. 32 points, 11 rebounds for T-Mac, but it did not matter. Oh, hey, our friend's back. Hey, good to see you, buddy. How's your week been? Did it treat you well? How's school? I mean, you got a 1994, but, you know, it's never too old to further your education. It certainly wouldn't hurt. Let's go to game number 2, Magic and Wizards. Let's see what you guys can do here. Let's see what you guys can do. Fortunately for you, the Wizards proving to be pretty damn competent. Maybe a little bit more than competent. 116-99. The Magic down 2-1 in this series. Holiday leading the way. Starks really hasn't taken over. Again, nobody fouled out. Big Wally, what's up? I did, except my team ended up being good because it didn't offer me any trades for draft picks. 2-1 lead for the Wizards. Not sure what the answer is for you guys at that stage. Timberwolves looking for a 3-0 series lead. Can we get it on Memphis? Three 0 series lead for the Timberwolves. 32 points from Paul Millsap. 13 assists from Ricky Rubio. And McGrady's trying his best, but he doesn't have the best supporting cast in the world. 1 win away from the second round, the Minnesota Timberwolves. For the Magic, not really sure what the answer is for you guys, because you have a pretty damn strong setup. You could rule Bledsoe out of there, but it's not doing that much damage to have him in. I don't know if Starks can technically play point guard or not. You could drop it down to 7 and just have Gordon and Ibaka off the bench. Pretty much the best you could do. Depends on what you guys think, but honestly, you might as well try since you're down 2-1 and just factor Bledsoe out of any sort of guaranteed playing time. It is game number 4. I mean, if you do face a 3-1 deficit, is it that damaging? You know? You're going to get the win here, 121-105, so you don't have to worry about a 3-1 deficit. 2-2 series. John Starks takes over with 37 points. Only guy to break 20 points, but some good depth scoring. Ibaka really showed up in a big-time way. Al Horford hit 2 free throws, and that was it. Shout out to Al Horford for showing up for you guys. Holy shit. The fact you won that game, despite him being terrible and Pau Gasol getting 22 rebounds, it's honestly astonishing. Minnesota trying to close out, I believe, my first ever playoff series against the Grizzlies organization, Memphis or Vancouver. Can we do it? It's not looking good. We'll jump in. We'll hope for the best, but 6 points with 90 seconds to go. I would not bank on this working out, but it is Wolves ball, so if we ever had a chance, it's still alive. Rubio for Millsap. Missed it. Chandler the rebound. Chandler gives it to Iguodala. Chandler didn't go for the putback. Rubio. Millsap. Boys, I don't really know what the plan is. Okay, game over. Thank you for showing up, Paul. Appreciate you. Way to go, Paul. 115-111. The Grizzlies will avoid the sweep. 31 points from Tracy McGrady. Leading scorer with 22 was J.J. Redick. 6 of 20 from the floor. Ricky Rubio was 0 for 6 from 3. And a 3-0 lead turns into a 3-1. We know how that goes. Game 5. Magic and Wizards. Again, the trilogy. Even though you're up 2-0 in this series. The trilogy. The Washington Wizards have a 3-2 series lead. 127-112. Paul George tried his damnedest. Starks fouled out after just 24 minutes of floor time. Double for Gasol did not matter. Wizards have the Magic on the ropes. Second chance for the Timberwolves to close out this series. Please, for the love of all that is good, don't let them back in this. The curse of the 3-1 lead is broken. The Timberwolves are off to round 2, eliminating the Grizzlies in 5 games. Ricky Rubio led the way in terms of scoring. Felton, McGrady, and company go home. The Timberwolves actually the first team to punch their ticket to the second round. Now we focus on the Magic. Top hat, thank you. It's a relevant song. Shaq needs to be focused and actually look in the right direction. But this is it. This is the time. Game number 6. Can the Magic keep their season alive? Can they do it? Will they stay? Or will they go? And the answer is they're staying for now. 113-95. 24 points for Eric Gordon. Doubles for George, Borsch, and Horford. Upsets the Jennings efforts. Going 7. Between the Magic and the Wiz. The Rockets advance. The Pistons have advanced. And we know that Atlanta will play Boston as the Celtics and Bucks were eliminated. No injury to Starks. He might have fouled out again, though, in that last game. I can double check. He played 34 minutes. He didn't do that well. He honestly didn't do that well. That's the answer. Game 7 comes down to this. Will the Magic fall short of their goal of making it back to the NBA Final? Will they be eliminated by the Washington Wizards? Oh boy, 2.5 to go, down by 5 in Game 7. The Magic holding on by a thread. A first-round exit after a conference finals loss last year would be a disaster. But it is Magic ball. Starks, fresh off the new contract. Paul George gives it back to him. 15 seconds on the shot clock here. Down low for Chris Bosh. Here comes the double team. Bosh still going to try to take it. No, he goes back out to Starks. Rough decision from Bosh. There's the pick from Horford. Starks, the shot, missed it. Bosh gets the shot off, missed it. Not great. Not great. Brandon Jennings, what an effort. The lead's up to 7. Brandon Jennings, what an effort. Steve Kerr, the head coach of the Washington Wizards, huh? It's like they knew. It's like they knew. The Magic are in big, big trouble. Down by 7, 2 minutes to go. Game 7 in the opening round. Gordon inside for Bosh. Gets it to fall this time. Fortunately, didn't get an and one. Devin Harris, he's a little bit roughed up. Down low for Pau Gasol against Al Horford. Gasol, the fadeaway. What a shot. The bank, too. Holy shit. Drew Holiday inside for Bosch. Bosch, the spin. Missed it. Another huge miss from Chris Bosch.
Moore finds Harris. Gasol on the high post. Passes it to Jennings.
Saul for Jennings. Jennings, the shot. Missed it. 1:05 to go, down by 7. Over to the corner, wide open. Drew Holiday missed it. He missed it. Wide open 3 for Drew Holiday.
And he lays it up and in. And the Wizards lead by 9.
Brandon Jennings. The Orlando Magic. Bosch gets that one to go, but no foul. 42 seconds. Brandon Jennings has been clutch in these final 2 minutes.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Out to Harris.
Devin Harris back to Jennings, 5 seconds.
Fades back.
The prayer. Gasol gets in front of Horford, and that's the series. A huge effort by Pau Gasol to get that offensive rebound. The Magic are staying home. Eliminated by the Wizards. Third time was the charm for Washington. They finally get revenge and eliminates the Orlando Magic in round 1. A devastating loss. Oof. Absolute oof. That's a bad time. That's a bad time.
Thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
That is a bad time. Whew. What do you mean again? We never stopped. Well, it's just the idea. Like, you made the conference final 2 years ago. Or no, you made the conference final last year. 2 years ago, it was the NBA final. Starks went 3 of 12 from the floor. Nobody fouled out. The big players just didn't deliver. Including Starks, fresh off of that new contract. That is not the performance that you needed from a man making as much money as he is. I don't believe I can see the contract from here. I can't, but that's a bad time. But we have it confirmed. The Magic are out. The Timberwolves will move on as the second round is locked in. Rockets and Clippers, Lakers and Timberwolves, Pistons and Wizards, Hawks and Celtics.